didn't touch me, but somehow I still felt everything.
Keys dropped on the hallway floor, shoes kicked off, I need no more of rush and run in rigid time. Tonight I just reclaim my mind. Curtains sway like ocean skin, the city hums but I tune in to scented sun, a rhythm slow that pulls me where the quiet flows. No destination, no control, just let it take your body home. Float with me, let the world blur out. We don't need words, just feel the sound. Every heartbeat a pulsing light. You and me, just weightless tonight. No need to chase, no need to flee. Come on and float, just float with me. And pastel skies, moonlight spilling in my eyes. It's not escape, it's more like grace to find this peace in our own space. We don't need to be on beat, this rhythm bends beneath our feet. Spin slow in the middle of the room, we make our own kind of bloom. No explanation, just let go. Let your shadow learn to glow. Flow with me, let the world blur out. We don't need words, just feel the sound. Every heartbeat a pulsing light. You and me, just weightless tonight. No need to chase, no need to flee. Come on and float, just float with me. Let your mind drift, let your breath be soft like clouds in a velvet sea. We don't need loud to feel alive. Sometimes we just need a softer high. Float with me, let the world blur out. We don't need words, just feel the sound. Every heartbeat a pulsing light. You and me, just weightless tonight. No need to chase, no need to flee. Come on and float, just float with me. The world can wait, but this, let's let this be. The blinds don't shut out all the light, and I'm glad they don't, because something about today already feels gentler than usual. The air moves slow through the room, it's not trying to go anywhere fast. I'm just here, toes on the tile, coffee in hand, and the silence says this moment belongs to me. Sunlight feels like this, not bright, not loud, just warm enough to breathe into, soft enough to start again. Like nothing is urgent and everything can begin from here. I'm not dressed for anything, still in yesterday's thoughts, but the song in my ears doesn't care about time. It loops without apology, it's the background I didn't know I needed. It doesn't rush me, only reminds me that peace can have a tempo too. Sunlight feels like this, not bright, not loud, just warm enough to breathe into, soft enough to start again. Like nothing is urgent and everything can begin from here. Maybe this is enough. No planning, no proving, just being like sunlight across skin, uninvited but welcome. Sunlight feels like this, not bright, not loud, just warm enough to breathe into, soft enough to start again, like nothing is urgent and everything can begin from here. If I forget again, let me play this back and remember, sunlight feels like this. Windows blur and emotion lines, taxi horns in midnight time. You turn the corner, headphones on, and just like that, the day is gone. Neon signs like constellations, feet move with no destination. You're not lost, you're in between, where silence hums in silver sheen. Every step's a little spark. Ooh. Dancing shadows in the dark. In the late light glow, we move like we already know that some nights don't need a name, just a beat and no one to blame, no words just flow. In the late light glow, let it guide us slow, in this quiet disco. Sidewalks shine like glassy streams, as if the city's caught in dreams. Your jacket swings with every sway, and worries melt a block away. There's a freedom in the hush, a voice is low in traffic rush, and all the noise you used to fear becomes a rhythm when you're here. You're not chasing, just alive. Every pulse is pure revive. In the late light glow, we move like we already know that some nights don't need a name, just a beat and no one to blame, no words just flow. In the late light glow, let it guide us slow, in this quiet disco. Let your breath be synced with mine. Let the moment blur the line between the noise, between the lights. We find ourselves in silent flight. In the late light glow, we move like we already know that some nights don't need a name, just a beat and no one to blame, no words just flow. In the late light glow, let it guide us slow, in this quiet disco. You and me, streetlights slow, just feel it breathe in the late light glow.
The keys hit the table, shoes off, breathe out, and there you are, smiling like you waited, but didn't mind the wait. You don't ask how my day was, you already know from the way I walk in, and you don't And I didn't know love could feel this still. You let me vent even when I talk in circles. You kiss my forehead like that alone could untangle everything the world tried to tie in knots. We don't needed background music. Your heart beats enough. Somehow, that's the calmest sound I've ever known. You feel like home at the end of the day, when the noise fades and the walls stop echoing. I don't need answers, I just need this couch, your breath near mine, and no pressure to be anything but here. I've lived in places that looked perfect, but they never held me like you do. You feel like home at the end of the day. No more searching, no more trying to prove, just belonging in the softest way. You feel like home, and that's how I know I'm not lost anymore.
We don't talk much on Sunday mornings, just share a blanket and pour the tea slow. The world still spins outside our window, but in here time forgets how to move. You read the news, I watch the way your fingers hold the page. No rush, no plan, just you, just this, just here. You make the quiet feel full, like silence was always meant for two. No need for noise, when your presence hums like calm. You don't fill the room, you let it breathe with me, and that's how I know this is love. I used to think love had to shout, had to be fireworks or nothing, but now I crave the way you stir your coffee, and how you hum off key when the kettle sings. You don't try to fix my silence, you sit in it with me, and somehow that's the loudest kind of care I've ever known. You make the quiet feel full, like the space between words was always where love lived. No pressure to impress, just soft to understand. You don't light me up, you steady me, and that's more than enough. We've said I love you without speaking for love sometimes is just staying. You make the quiet feel full, like I've been looking for this kind of silence all my life. No noise, no proving, just being. And in this stillness, I've never felt more known. You make the quiet feel like home.
You never called it love, but the way you waited when I tied my shoe said more than 1,000 I miss yous. You never promised forever, but you remembered my sister's name and asked how she was on a Tuesday. You never said it, but I knew. In the way you stood beside me, even when I didn't ask. In the silence that didn't feel empty, in the glances that steadied my steps. You never spelled it out, but my heart read every line, and I knew. You never rushed my answers, let me talk in tangents like every word mattered. You didn't buy flowers, but you showed up in the rain with warm soup and dry socks. You never said it, but I knew. In the way you didn't leave when I forgot how to smile. In the quiet you filled with presence, not pressure. You didn't label us, but I never had to guess. And I knew love doesn't always need to be declared. Sometimes it just needs to be consistent. You never said it, but I knew. And honestly, that made it mean more, because you showed it when words might have broken it. So thank you for loving me exactly like that.
You never say much, but somehow you know when I need a little space. You don't buy roses, but you always hand me the bigger slice of toast. You ask if I slept okay before I remembered to yawn. And somehow you always know which song I've been looping in my head. You remember the small things, like how I hate ice in my water, or that I never finish my coffee but still want it. You don't love me loud, but you love me in the moments most people overlook. And I think that's why it feels real. You never interrupt when I'm overthinking, you just sit closer. You let me vent even when you don't have a solution, and that's the solution sometimes. You never make big speeches, but you double check my keys when we leave. And I never asked for that, but I love that you do it. You remember the small things, like how I look away when I get overwhelmed, or how I count steps when nervous. You don't make a show out of care. You just carry it like breath, natural, constant, soft. I used to think love had to be loud to be lasting, but maybe it just has to be consistent. Remember the small things, and that's what makes this feel big. You see me in ways I didn't know I needed to be seen, and that's how I know this isn't just love, it's home. I've been moving too fast lately, skipping songs, skipping streets, skipping sleep. But then you smile like time forgot, and suddenly I didn't wanna leave. The way your words don't rush to end, the way your eyes don't try too hard. It's like you live in different tempo, and I'm learning to let down my guard. I wanna go slow with you, watch how the morning turns to blue. Let the silence say a thing or two. Don't care what we're running to. If it's quiet, if it's calm, if it takes all night long, that's fine. I just wanna go slow with you. You don't ask me for confessions, you just sit and sip your tea. And somehow in the empty space, you hear more of the real me. We walk without a reason, nowhere mapped and nothing planned. But the way your presence lingers feels like home, more than I planned. I wanna go slow with you, watch how the morning turns to blue. Let the silence say a thing or two. Don't care what we're running to. If it's quiet, if it's calm, if it takes all night long, that's fine. I just wanna go slow with you, with you. The world can chase, can shout, can spin, but I trade it for this moment again. You're not the noise, you're the in-between, the space where I start to breathe. I wanna go slow with you, watch how the morning turns to blue. Let the silence say a thing or two. Don't care what we're running to. If it's quiet, if it's calm, if it takes all night long, that's fine. I just wanna go slow with you, with you. No rush, just us. Slow is enough. You woke up tired, not from sleep, but from holding everything a little too deep. You open the blinds, still unsure if light means anything when you're not sure what you're shining for. But breathing is enough today, that's brave. You didn't run, you stayed. Soft is strong, don't let them say it's
strength they never take. You don't need loud to make it through. Sometimes gentle is the truest you. Soft is strong, don't let them say it's not. You don't have to burn to prove you fought. Quiet hearts still beat even when they cry. And walking slow is still getting by. So if all you did was carry on, that's enough. Because soft is strong. Still valid, even if today you just are. Soft is strong, don't let them say it's not. You don't have to burn to prove you fought. Quiet hearts still beat even when they cry. And walking slow is still getting by. So if all you did was carry on, that's enough. Because soft is strong. So play this when you forget that gentle can be your strongest yet.
Took the long way home today. No destination, just soft pavement and low sky. Passed by that bakery you used to love. Didn't pause, didn't ache. The same song played at the corner cafe, but it didn't cut this time. Funny how time doesn't fix, it just gives you new shoes to walk with. I feel a little lighter today. Not healed, not whole, just less heavy. The city still hums, but I'm not drowned in it anymore. I smiled at the barista without thinking of you, and that's something. There's a crack in my favorite sidewalk, still shaped like a heart. I used to take it as a sign, now it's just concrete. And I keep walking. Someone laughed in a way that used to remind me of you. But I didn't flinch, I just paid for my tea and hummed something new. I feel a little lighter today. No grand revelation, just peace where pain used to sit. I don't need closure, I've got quiet now. The sky is not clearer, but my chest is letting go. Feel a little lighter today, and that's enough. Not because I forgot, but because I no longer need to hold it. The weight left slowly, and I stay still walking. light blinking through the tinted glass. The bus hums like it knows I need a softer song. I didn't get everything done today, but I'm not beating myself up for once. The sky's doing that orange-pink thing again, turning buildings into watercolor. I lean back and let it happen without taking a photo. It's not perfect, but it's almost golden. Not quiet, but quieter than it used to be. I'm still figuring things out, still losing socks and sleep. But right now, I feel okay, and that's something. Someone's laughing into their phone. Someone else looks just as tired as me. There's a peace in knowing we're all getting by differently, but together. I catch my reflection in the window and don't flinch. I look softer than I remember. Maybe I'm healing in ways I didn't notice. It's not perfect, but it's almost golden, like a playlist that gets the mood right. Even if it wasn't made for you, I'm not where I thought I'd be, but I'm closer to liking where I am. Growth doesn't always feel like fireworks. Sometimes it's just letting the day end without guilt. It's not perfect, but it's almost golden, and that's more than I could ask for. From a Tuesday, I'm not glowing yet, but I'm warm, and tonight, that's enough. Caught my reflection in a subway door. Didn't look away this time. There's a softness in my eyes I don't remember earning. The coat I'm wearing used to feel too big, now it just fits. Funny how time doesn't knock, it just moves the furniture inside you. I almost recognize me in the way I walk slower now. Breathe deeper when the world feels loud. No more running from mirrors. I meet my gaze these days. I'm not quite who I was, but I'm closer to who I want to be. Passed by places that once held versions of me I outgrew. Used to fear being alone. Now I find meaning in empty booths with good coffee. My laugh doesn't ask for approval anymore, and I cry softer when it rains. I don't need answers, just good questions. I almost recognize me in the way I hum to old songs I used to skip. I don't chase the high anymore. I hold the calm longer. I'm not where I thought I'd be, but I'm somewhere
like a winter night. Not perfect, not polished, but honest. And maybe, just maybe, that's the real glow up, becoming someone you finally want to know. The fan hums a little offbeat, and headlights crawl across my ceiling. I'm not sad, just not settled. The air feels like it's holding something. Maybe a thought I forgot to finish. It's too late for coffee, too early for clarity. The city doesn't sleep, and neither do I. Thoughts flicker like neon signs, too bright to breathe. I don't wanna fix anything tonight. Just feel, let the noise outside match the quiet in me. Somewhere someone's dancing, somewhere else a heart breaks quietly. And here I am, half in my bed, half in a memory I didn't invite. The clock doesn't tick, but time still moves. And I wonder if anyone else is awake for the same reason. The city doesn't sleep, and neither do I. Not for drama, not for dreams, just because stillness feels crowded. Maybe I'll write this down, or maybe I'll just close my eyes and drift in the sound. The sound, there's a peace, and I needn't sleep to feel rested. Just being can be enough. The city doesn't sleep, and neither do I. We hum together, unbothered by time.